I am grabbing a cup of joe and enjoying the show to a whole new level. I am here at Utopian Coffee with their co-founder, Brendon Maxwell. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great. I guess
Cheers,
good afternoon,
right.
even though we're
There
still
we
drinking
are.
coffee. Yeah.
We have to. It's so appropriate to taste the goods because you all have been around for almost 2 decades.
It doesn't seem like that long, but it's been 18 years now.
Wow.
Quite the journey.
Yes, and you are local.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
right.
care a lot about keeping the brand local as far as your locations, but you ship nationally?
Yeah, ship
Internationally?
nationwide,
Okay,
and we do a lot of work. Most of our work is overseas, but yeah, ship throughout the country.
Yeah, and the bean work is what's so interesting because I'm sure you partner with so many different farms and fields to get really nice, bold beans, right?
Yeah, so that's a huge part of my role. My heart is overseas with the farmers, the producers who do a lot of the hard work before it gets to us. I mean, we've got great roasters, an amazing team here, but love traveling overseas. You know, we're in the major growing regions, so Central, South America, Southeast Asia, East Africa, and that's a big part of what we do. Come alongside farmers, figure out how to create truly sustainable supply chains, and then bring it back here to roast and be on the landing as well as kind of throughout this area.
Yes, which is awesome. Okay, so let's go back 18 years.
Yeah.
So what made you decide that you wanted to open up a coffee shop and start roasting, and what makes you unique in that way?
Yeah, so the coffee shop was just an afterthought. In fact, that was never kind of part of the original plan. My cousin Patrick and I started the company together in 2006 with $750. I mean, it was just totally grassroots.
Wow.
He was a roaster and I was backpacking around the world, trying to figure out what I was going to do. And those two passions came together to form Utopian in 2006. It was a side project for the first couple of years, and then we began a wholesale division roasting for cafes, businesses, churches, restaurants,
nice.
as we continued to sell online kind of throughout the country. And so as it's evolved through the years, those things are still true, and at the core we're really focused on quality and the sourcing overseas.
Right, and so let's talk about the range of products
Yeah.
that you have. And first off, I have to say I love the branding.
Oh,
I mean,
thank
these
you.
packages are so fun and attractive. It's like, oh, I want some coffee and I want it to be cute.
That's right.
And so what type of products do you offer, and what is the vibe of your coffee?
Yeah, great questions. So we're really focused on high-end specialty coffee. So at any one time, we probably have 12 to 20 different offerings online. So if you go to utopiancoffee.com, you can kind of choose from different ranges. If you're into dark roast, Obsidian is a great coffee. It also happens to be one of our new rock certified coffees, which I'm sure we'll talk about here in a minute.
Nice.
But if you're interested in kind of the brighter, more fruit floral notes, we've got an incredible Ethiopian coffee that just scored a 96 on coffeereview.com. So we've got a great range, a medium roast. Another one of our rock coffees is called Union. So really just a fun range, whether you're into light, medium, dark roasts.
Right, yes, and I'm drinking one of your new ones, right? This is Dark Kenya?
Yeah, Dark Kenya. That was just created for dark roast drinkers. And again, we're not talking about like bitter over roasted, but someone that wants that heavier mouthfeel. So Obsidian has been a long time staple for the company, but we got so much great feedback on it. We want to create another offering for those who love that darker roast, and so Dark Kenya it is.
I love a good dark roast,
Yeah.
and I am a true coffee drinker because I drink it black.
Yes.
No sugar, no
Hey,
cream.
that's
You have
right.
to be able to taste the flavors, right? It's a
agreed.
little disrespectful to add all that other stuff in it.
Well, you said it. You said it in
Right.
the name, but
But I do like it because it does give that initial bold flavor. But then there's like a surprise after.
Yeah.
As it sits on your tongue, you kind of get some vibrant, more bright, like fun poppiness with a little tart.
Yeah.
And that's new.
Yeah, so there's a lot of complexity in coffee.
Yeah.
And I mean, in fact, they actually say that there are more nuances in coffee than wine. And so there's just, especially when roasted well, there's just so much that can be, kind of gathered and taste within a cup of coffee. So it's fun.
Right. And so we talked about how you care about your coffee being high quality.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about this new certification that you recently received.
Yeah, so we were one of the first in the Midwest. It's called ROC, or Regenerative Organic Certification. And regenerative agriculture, it kind of harkens back to what once was It's basically making sure that you're taking care of the land in a way that it's sustainable through the years, through generations. And so through chemicals and a variety of other things, we've done a lot to destroy kind of the agricultural capabilities of what the land can do.
Right.
And so at the farm level overseas, we're working with farmers who are already regenerative organic certified and starting to help more get that certification as well. Ultimately, we believe this is the future of coffee and how, even though things are changing around the world for agriculture, this is the way that we believe coffee growers can continue doing it for generations to come. So.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah,
that
it's
is
fun.
Awesome. Especially being in the industry for so long, I'm sure you get excited when there's new ways that you can evolve.
For sure, yeah. I mean, there's always new stuff coming out. And we've kind of long held a philosophy that we don't want to be a kind of beholden to the certifications. We want to understand what's good about them and make sure that we're keying in on those parts, but not buy because of certifications.
Right.
This one was radically different. When we started diving into it, this really, we believe, is going to be the future and like I said, the sustainable path for coffee growers.
Yeah, that's great. And since I am speaking with you, the founder and the visionary, I have to ask, can you tease what's coming? What's in your vision moving forward for Utopian?
You know, we've got fun things coming. We're continuing to bring more regenerative organic coffees into the lineup. And we have a pretty exciting instant coffee line that will be coming out.
Okay.
Kind of coming soon.
Right.
Hopefully by the end of the year. But
and that will be in the individual packets that people can just take, drop it in hot water and go?
Yeah, for a long time, I mean, instant coffee had a bad reputation. It's not it wasn't recognized as a quality move. And so we've kind of stayed away from that. But over the last couple of years, there are some great manufacturers and partners that we're working with to make it such that it's consistent with the freshness and the quality that we've come to really demand from our brand and that our customers want. And so we're excited about what that looks like. And just whether you're camping or running out of the house quickly for meetings, just an easy, convenient way to still get the same quality.
I love that. Okay, so the hardest question. The hardest question, Brendon. What is your favorite coffee out of all of your options?
Fair. You know, that's like saying which one of your children is your favorite.
Right.
It's hard, and it changes. I mean, some of it, you know, like kind of with the seasons, I want certain things. But you know, right now we have a really fun coffee from Guatemala called Cafe Especial, and it is also one of our regenerative organic certified coffees. And so that's one that we're really enjoying right now, and one that I would say I'm loving. So.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed learning about your history. And best of luck.
Thank you.
Next up, I'm going to get a different experience in the coffee process by learning how to cup from their coffee roaster, Nick.